Dust devils dance at the ziggurat's base as the sun bleeds across the sky, painting the ancient stones in fiery hues. Akkad, adorned in regal attire, stands atop the massive ziggurat, a solitary figure against the fading light. His gaze sweeps over Babylon, a kingdom spread beneath his feet, a silent testament to his power. The setting sun casts Akkad's long shadow across the sprawling city, a symbolic embrace of his dominion. The wind whispers secrets of empires as Akkad remains unmoved, a stone king overlooking his domain. Torches flicker, casting long, dancing shadows across the opulent throne room. Akkad sits upon his throne, an imposing figure amidst the flickering light. He receives petitioners, his gaze sharp and assessing. A subtle undercurrent of discontent ripples through the grand hall. Hushed whispers carry secrets and unspoken grievances in the air. The throne room, a stage for power, masks hidden tensions and brewing unrest. Under a harsh sun, merchants hawk wares, their calls lost in the oppressive air of the bustling marketplace. Vibrant colors clash with gaunt faces, a stark reminder of food shortages and Akkad's oppressive hand. Whispers laced with fear snake through the crowd, a palpable tension simmering beneath the surface. Empty stalls stand as silent witnesses to the growing resentment against Akkad's rule. The Euphrates River, a mere trickle, reflects the harsh sunlight, a ghost of its once mighty self. Irrigation canals, like grasping veins, steal the river's last drops for Akkad's war efforts. Farmers fight a losing battle against the parched earth, their faces etched with despair and exhaustion. Cracked fields stretch to the horizon, a barren testament to the relentless, unforgiving sun. Despair hangs heavy in the air as the lifeblood of the land dwindles, leaving only dust and sorrow. The large wooden doors burst open, revealing a scout stumbling into the throne room, fear etched on his face, sweat beads on his brow, reflecting the torchlight. As he struggles to catch his breath, his ragged gasps echo through the silent hall, heightening the sense of impending doom. Finally, he cries out, his voice hoarse with terror. "The Gutian horde approaches Akkad." The scout's words hang heavy in the air, a chilling prelude to the coming storm. Inside the throne room, torchlight flickers, casting long shadows that dance with the promise of war. Akkad's grin widens, gold teeth glinting, as news of the impending conflict washes over him. His eyes gleam with dark anticipation, a storm of excitement brewing within the throne room. Akkad raises a hand, a signal to prepare for the coming battle. His throne room, his war room, the air vibrates with the thrill of command as Akkad orders preparations. He revels in the vision of bloodshed, his twisted pleasure echoing within the throne room. Akkad, a formidable warrior, stands tall in the armory's heart as servants ready his bronze armor for the coming battle. The cold metal touches Akkad's skin, a harsh reminder of the day's grim task. Servants move with practiced precision around Akkad, their movements a silent dance of preparation. Akkad steels his resolve, preparing himself mentally for the challenges that lie ahead. Under the harsh sun, Akkad leads his armored army, a formidable force, marching towards the towering city gates. Akkad's face is set, his gaze unwavering as he approaches the city, his armor gleaming. The soldiers march in lockstep, their expressions grim, their determination a palpable force. Dust rises from the ground as the army advances, a cloud of anticipation and impending conflict. The massive city gates loom ahead, a silent challenge to Akkad's advancing army. Akkad raises his sword, a signal, and the army surges forward with renewed resolve. A gaunt woman bursts through the city gates, her face a mask of desperation and fury. She clutches a withered stalk of wheat, a stark symbol of famine and despair. Her trembling hand raises the withered wheat, a silent scream against injustice. "Akkad, you have stolen our lives," she cries, her voice cracking with raw emotion. Under the watchful gaze of the city gates, Akkad advances, a predator drawn to his prey. Akkad's eyes glint with cruel amusement as he closes in on the unsuspecting woman. With a swift, predatory motion, Akkad seizes the wheat stalk from her grasp. The woman flinches, fear flickering in her eyes as Akkad's shadow falls upon her. Akkad holds the wheat stalk aloft, his triumph a stark contrast to her growing dread. Akkad stands before the city gates, a figure of might, his voice promising war. His roar echoes across the plains, a declaration that Babylon's hunger demands to be fed. Babylon will feast on the spoils of victory. Akkad's words ignite the air with brutal promise. Akkad casts the broken wheat stalk to the wind, a symbol of defiance and the storm about to break. Dawn breaks, painting the plains as the Gutian horde crowns the hills overlooking Babylon, a dark omen against the sky. Tribal markings adorn the faces of savage warriors, their eyes burning with fierce bloodlust as they prepare to descend. A sea of barbaric humanity spills onto the plains, a relentless wave poised to crash upon the city below. The horde surges forward, their war cries echoing, a symphony of impending destruction that shatters the morning calm. Each step carries the weight of conquest, their advance promising chaos as they aim to engulf Babylon. The plains tremble beneath the horde's advance, the ground itself seeming to recoil from the impending violence. On the battlefield, Akkad, the Babylonian general, stands tall on his chariot, surveying the scene with a stern gaze. With a decisive roar, Akkad raises his sword, a signal for the Babylonian army to surge forward into the fray. The air vibrates with the deafening clash of steel, a brutal symphony of war engulfing the landscape. Amidst the chaos, soldiers clash in a whirlwind of blood and steel. The screams of the dying echo, a grim reminder of the devastating cost of war across the ravaged battlefield. Dust and screams fill the battlefield as a brutal clash between Akkad and Gutian forces erupts. Akkad, eyes blazing with fury, becomes a whirlwind of deadly motion amidst the chaos. Gutian warriors fall before Akkad's relentless assault, their numbers unable to quell his rage. Steel clashes on steel, the air thick with the stench of blood and the cries of the dying. Akkad roars, a lion defending its pride, his every strike a testament to his unyielding resolve. Steel clashes, cries echo. The battlefield, a storm where Gutian numbers crash upon Babylonian lines, relentless and unforgiving. Babylonian forces falter, their defense crumbling like twigs under the Gutian surge. Each break a step closer to defeat. Armor turns crimson as soldiers fall, their sacrifices swallowed by the brutal melee. The battlefield descends into chaos, a whirlwind of desperation and death, where hope fades with each fallen warrior. Akkad's chariot is destroyed, its fragments strewn across the battlefield's crimson earth, a testament to the fierce battle. Akkad stands among the wreckage, forced to face his foes on foot, the afternoon sun glinting off his blood-stained armor. His once gleaming armor is now painted crimson, a stark symbol of the brutal cost of war. His movements grow heavy, his strength visibly fading as the relentless battle takes its toll on the warrior. Sunset paints the battlefield in fiery hues, long shadows stretching from the fallen, an eerie scene of carnage. Akkad stands alone, a solitary figure amidst the fallen, encircled by a ravenous throng of Gutian warriors. His battered armor reflects the dying light, his sword stained crimson, a testament to the brutal struggle. The air vibrates with the guttural roars of the Gutians, their savage eyes gleaming with bloodlust. Akkad faces overwhelming odds, a desperate fight for survival against a tide of savage warriors. He prepares for the final stand, his resolve hardening against the encroaching darkness and the enemy's advance. On the battlefield, a Gutian warrior towers, tribal paint stark against his skin. His axe rises, glinting menacingly above Akkad, poised to strike a fatal blow. Akkad is frozen, the warrior's shadow, a terrifying omen. The battlefield holds its breath, awaiting the deadly descent of the axe. On the blood-soaked battlefield, Akkad's eyes blaze with defiance as he faces the Gutian warrior. A grim acceptance settles over Akkad's face, a warrior's resolve hardening his features. The clash of steel echoes, each strike a testament to Akkad's unyielding spirit. Akkad, though weary, stands tall, his defiance unwavering against the enemy. The Gutian warrior advances. Akkad meets his fate with stoic dignity, his legend etched in the annals of war. On the blood-soaked battlefield, a lone Gutian warrior stands amidst the fallen, his silhouette stark against the smoke. He raises his massive axe, its polished steel glinting with reflected firelight. Muscles tense, face contorted in a war cry, he embodies the raw power of rebellion. The axe descends in a sweeping arc, a symbol of vengeance and liberation. With brutal force, the axe strikes, a decisive blow against tyranny. Akkad's reign ends in a final, earth-shattering moment of reckoning. The battlefield, a tapestry of fallen bodies under the cold gaze of the moon. Victory cries echo. Gutian warriors celebrating amidst the carnage. Shadows dance with the flickering torchlight, illuminating faces twisted in triumph. The air is thick with the smell of blood and the raw energy of conquest. A night of victory, etched in the brutal landscape of war. Days later, smoke lazily ascends from Babylon's ruins, once a symbol of grandeur, now a wasteland of desolation. The air is thick with the smell of ash and decay, a testament to the city's fall from grace. Dust devils dance across the rubble-strewn landscape, mocking the ghosts of Babylon's past. Crumbled structures stand as skeletal remains against the horizon, a stark reminder of lost glory. Silence hangs heavy, broken only by the whisper of wind through the shattered remnants of a once great civilization. Babylon, a name synonymous with power, now a haunting tableau of chaos and ruin. The Euphrates lies barren, its cracked riverbed a stark testament to Akkad's rule. Sun bleeds across the parched earth, baking the once fertile land into dust. Whispers of despair echo through the ghost of what was once a life-giving river, a symbol of Akkad's failed ambition. The river reflects the kingdom's desolation. The dry riverbed stretches endlessly, a silent scream against the heavens. Cracked earth mirrors, broken promises. The Euphrates a grave for Akkad's legacy. Days later, under the relentless sun, the ziggurat looms, a stark reminder of Akkad's lost glory. The ancient stones stand silent, bearing witness to the ambition that once echoed through these now empty grounds. Its towering form dominates the horizon, a monument to the fleeting nature of power and the passage of time. The ziggurat remains, a solemn testament to a civilization's rise and fall. A silent sentinel in the desert, a mournful wind howls across the desolate desert, a symphony of desolation echoing through the ages. The relentless wind whips and swirls, a haunting dance of sand and sorrow across the barren expanse. A lone, broken stalk of wheat is carried by the wind, a forgotten memory of Babylon's past glory. The seeds of Babylon's ruin have been sown, and the desert reclaims its fallen empire. Once mighty structures crumble into dust, their grandeur swallowed by the sands of time. The desert stands as a silent testament to the transience of power, its vastness a final epitaph.